Out of one there, Roberto, here for another video review. This time we have the white chocolate crunch, Nestlé white chocolate crunch. Yeah, so thanks so much for Scott. Not sure how to refer to him really as S125-ish on YouTube, but Scotty on Instagram. I've got the I'm sure there's some other prefix on there, or suffix or something like that. But anyway, Scott or Scotty or the Scottish one. Thank you so much. Yeah, been watching my channel for a long time, and have you tried to send me these in the past really? And I kind of talked you out of it or refused, saying I'll find them, don't worry. And but anyway, I never did. So thanks so much for that. Now first I've got to say that I just did a video top 10 chocolates that they should bring back or something along those lines, and basically, the eagle-eyed among you would have known that number something or other was the white chocolate crunch, and here I am holding it in my hand. So how's that possible? Well, I'm not. Was I lying? Was I just making stuff up? Well, basically, this is an import. It's not actually from the UK. As far as I can tell, it just isn't sold in the UK anymore. Well, I say it's not sold in the UK. It's not sold officially, so it's imported. So a lot of news agents and things, you'll notice there's lots of Polish chocolate in there and other things. Sometimes you'll see white chocolate Kit Kats, whereas before white chocolate Kit Kats weren't available in the UK. And this is basically one of those really. Now although it's confusing to say that though, because it does have UK stuff on it and things like this. So it's either stuff that's been lingering for a while or whatever, or maybe it's just to be honest, I could just be talking total rubbish, and this bar still is available in the UK. But I'm sure I checked Nestlé's website and it wasn't on there. I just don't see it anymore. I don't know. Maybe it is still around. Maybe it's just one of those that's just lingering somewhere about. But I just rarely see this anymore. But I mean, looking on the bar, it does have Nestle.co.uk and an English number and stuff like that. It is all English stuff on there. So say it's not an English bar. Maybe I'm just talking total rubbish. And it's all in English. So maybe it is still around. Maybe it is. I didn't think it was when I posted it on my video. Everyone seemed to agree with me that it wasn't around. I mean, some people said I've still seen it, I still see it, but it's, they were kind of under the impression that it wasn't a UK version of the bar. I think even Scott, was under that impression himself as well. I'm not sure. I don't want to put words in your mouth, but anyway, having looked at the back, yeah, Nestle.co.uk. So I don't know what to make of that. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it is still available. So maybe I got that one wrong. I don't know. But anyway, I'm quite pleased to be reviewing this for many reasons. Because A, it's one of my favourite chocolate bars. I can tell you that now. But also because it was one of the very first ones I actually reviewed on this channel. But because it's just not readily available, because I don't see it anywhere. Since that review, or since the stuff, the camera and equipment I use improved, I've just not been able to re-review it to update that video. So it's still a very old video with very poor quality video and sound and all sorts. It's nice to finally be able to get rid of it and and replace it with this new review. So I'm so pleased about that. So but again, that's what I mean. You see, I've not physically been able to, other than ordering online and things, find this bar to do a re-review of it. I've seen there's a milk chocolate crunch out there which isn't as good as this. And I've just not seen this one. It's just not been available. I've just never seen it. So I don't know. I'm really confused with it all. But anyway, here it is in my hands. Thank goodness. I'll probably have done some caption to explain something or other about whether it does exist or not. Whether I'm just maybe I've gone back in time without me knowing, and something along those lines. Maybe Scott is actually myself from the past or from the future, interacting with me to send me various chocolates that no longer exist. Who knows? I doubt it. 15 centimeters long with the flourish. So it's going to be, you can tell already, it's going to be vastly smaller. I used to do this in big bars. They still do the milk chocolate crunch in big bars, but white chocolate one, obviously I just don't see it all in any form. So. And what we've got per serving, so I think that's one bar is one serving, so 163 calories, 8.9 grams of fat, 5.3 of which are saturates. And the description, is there a description? Is there a description? Yeah. No. It's got something about nutritional compass on here, I don't know. Yeah. Nutritional compass. I don't know what that is. Oh, there we go. White chocolate with crisp cereal. So basically, yeah, it's Rice Krispies in the UK. It's like a rice cereal you get, and it's one of those things where you can cover in chocolate, make these Rice Krispie cakes. And I'm sure that's probably something done throughout the world, really, in one form or another. And this is basically them, but covered in white chocolate. There might be some other stuff in there, but I don't think there is. Yeah, and there is a milk chocolate version, which is the same but with milk chocolate. But Nestlé milk chocolate just isn't that great. But their white chocolate is really good, and it's yeah. I'm not a white chocolate fan generally, but Nestlé white chocolate, especially in this case, is really good. Or it was. We'll see if it's still the case. So it does have a registered trademark of I don't know, like a registered trademark of Société des Produits Nestlé SA. So I don't know if that's I don't know. So I say it was from the UK, but then it's got sort of a trademark of French sounding, or I don't know if the SA is South Africa or something, I'm not sure. But it does sound, it's clearly Société, it says there. Anyway, who knows? I won't linger on that anymore. Okay, so let's give it an open, shall we? Let's move myself down. So got some stuff lingering from a previous review. Here we go, there we are. Look at that. There we go. Centre it a bit. Something like that. There we are. Hello. There we go, so let's give it an open. So yeah, just a quick, so what did we say? I always forget these things, about 15 centimetres. Let's give it an open. Oop. And it's broken half a bit. Yeah, just give it a quick measure. So it won't be too accurate this, but 15 centimetres it was, about 11.7 it is now. So there we go, so we've lost a good 3.3 centimetres. So yeah, you can see it comes with a bit off-centred crunch right in there. Yeah, and a sort of swirly pattern effect, so it's quite nice. And on the back you can see, look at all those crispy pieces. Yeah, it's very nice. Yes. Hard to see them there, of course, but they do exist. Probably mainly at the bottom, I think, but let's have a look. It's hard to tell because they're all the same colour as the chocolate on roughly. But yeah, they do seem to be mainly at the bottom. But so you do get a lot of white chocolate there. Smells very nice. Smells of that sort of, I don't know what, white chocolate smell. I don't really know. I don't really know what it's, other than white chocolate, what it smells of. Vanilla-y, I guess. I'm not sure, but very nice. Well, I've took myself down, but lift myself up to taste it. Really, doesn't it? Yeah. I mean, it's a very looks quite standard looking, I guess you'd say, but you clearly see lots of crispy pieces in there. Right, let's see if it's as good as I remember. Lift myself back up again. Hello again. Up and down, left and right, and this and the other. Let's have a see. Okay. Right, let's give it a go. Yes, it's really nice. It's got a lovely crunch. You can probably hear me crunching away on it. And it's called crunch. It does say white chocolate crunch, which is odd. But yeah, really, really nice. Yeah, only on the back it says white chocolate. It's strange how it doesn't say white chocolate crunch on the front, because you'd want to know if it was white chocolate or not, and you might be able to assume it is, but yeah, it's really nice. It's got lovely Nestlé white chocolate taste. I do think Nestlé make probably the best white chocolate. Well, that's a strong statement, but I mean, it really is really nice white chocolate. I really like it. Just have a block of Milky Bar, which is Nestlé's flagship white chocolate. It's really good, and this is nice. Well, you can see, I mean, there's clearly a lot of white chocolate there. It's very thick white chocolate on the top, and the crunch is all like a layer at the bottom. I don't think there's any really in the top. Yeah. It is basically at the bottom, so it's half and half really. Which is good. Yeah, I think if you're a massive white chocolate fan and like crispy pieces in your chocolate, I mean, this is a no-brainer really. It's borderline perfect. It's quite, there's not much going on here, but what it does is does perfect. And it's it just does it right. Yeah, it is really good. Is it the perfect bar? You know, I don't know. I love those textures. I love crisp bits in my chocolate anyway. I do like Nestlé white chocolate. It's not too sickly either. I mean, maybe after the whole bar, it might be a bit too much, but no, I do really like it. I think it just worked really well. Yeah, is it a 5 out of 5? Oh, hard to say. I do. You know, it's one of my favourite bars. I do like it a lot. It really ticks a lot of boxes, and it's just a perfect combination of white chocolate and crispy pieces, really. Yeah, it's really nice, and it's would I have it all the time? I don't know. You know, I don't know. I would, yeah. I was just thinking, if I saw this every day, in the sweets vending machine or whatever, would I get it each time? Tough one, that isn't it? Tough one. You know, I get it very often. I think. I mean, it's one of those, isn't it? You know, 'cause sometimes you just want something a bit, a bit sort of. I don't know. I often end up buying Snickers from these vending machines, and even though I'm not really that big a fan of Snickers, it just has the textures and the longevity to, gives you something a bit, a bit meaty. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So basically, I'm just talking nonsense by the fact that whether I'd get it each time doesn't matter really, because Snickers isn't my favourite chocolate bar, and I get it quite frequently. So I think it's really good though. I do really like it. About the whole thing. I've done white chocolate. It gets a bit sickly after a while. Lindt, white chocolate, all these other ones generally. Yeah, I'm not so in this case. I love that consistency taste. I think. I don't know what to do. 4.5, 5 out of 5. I do really like it. I gave the Nestlé Milky Bar 5 out of 5, and this is, I would say, better because it's got the texture in there, it's got the crunchiness in there. But I think the fact that, when I say Milky Bar, this sort of Milky Bar block, but that was like unadulterated white chocolate. It's just, you got what you got, and it did it perfectly. You know what I mean? And this was obviously a bit more to it. It's got a bit of a crunch in there. It's a bit different. You're starting to talk about other flavours now. You think other textures, and you think, well, if I want other textures, would I go to this bar? Would I go to something else? And things like this. It's a difficult one. It's complicated. Complicated. But I need to discuss that at some point. But I think I'm gonna go for it. It's 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5. It's a great bar. The crispy pieces, although subtle and not anything too extravagant and exotic, really add to the white chocolate. The white chocolate's perfect anyway. I'm a big fan of it. I really like it. I think it really works well. It's not over sickly. It doesn't outstay its welcome. Just has the right combination of flavours and textures. It's basically half crispy, half, maybe slightly more than half white chocolate, but pretty much half and half. It's got a lot there. It just works really well. Does it right. And and it's a shame I don't see it more often, really. And maybe this is a good sign. Maybe it is back. Maybe it is around, and I just, it's filtering through, and I've not seen it yet. Or maybe it's just in some, I don't know, places that are just not, I don't know, a bit more random, hard to find than others. I don't know, but I'm hoping I'll see it. I really am. But yeah, I'm quite sure it isn't really available anymore. But we'll find out. Hopefully this is a sign it's coming back. The packaging is encouraging. So we'll see. But 5 out of 5. And thanks again, Scott, for sending that. Or Scotty, the Scottish one. I don't want to be calling you the wrong thing, of course, but or S125-ish. There we go. Thanks very much for that. That's great. It's really nice, and I've not had one for a long time, so really good to have it again. Okay, thanks everyone else for watching as well. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone. See you later. Twitter, Instagram, things like that. Follow me on there and there. And feel free to leave a comment as well. Bye for now. See ya.